me, then fuck you. If you hate me, then
Got me!
Hey guys, I'm FBI Sarah. Welcome to my channel where I'll be doing an array of things, one of which is just telling people things that I think that people need to know. And today our topic is something that you need to be concerned about if you have a child on social media, or if you're considering if your child is old enough or not to have a Facebook. So I'm gonna just take you right down in this rabbit hole with me. And then I found this group, and then from there I found these. Yeah, that does say 10 to 20, and yes, that means 10 to 20 years old. So once I discovered these, of course I had to check them out, and they're rife with pedophiles. And one thing that a lot of parents do not know is that your child can actually hide more than just their pictures and whatnot on Facebook. Even if you are friends with your child, they can put their groups on private. So you may not know that your child is in one of these groups right now. And you may not know who's trying to interact with them because of it. I'm going to show you a few more screenshots and you'll see what I mean, why this is concerning to me. I will explain that this, first off, this does apply globally. This is not just a US thing. But for people in the US, I'm not as concerned about something like a stalker situation. I'm more concerned about the types of messages that these kids are getting and the types of just interactions that they're having online. The things that people are saying to them, you know, openly in these groups, and the things that are being said to them behind closed doors that you may never see. Not just the groups that have ages that are older than 19, it's also these ones, and I'll show you. This is a member, the first member I found on the list, and this guy is obviously not under 19. When you go back and you actually look at the girl's profile who posted that, it appears to me that that is probably a fake profile. Which brings us to our next concern. Your children are probably posting their pictures somewhere where other people can take them. It's public, and they may not know it. It may just be a normal thing. All of their peers have public profiles, or they just don't see anything wrong with it because it's okay to be transparent, or, you know, whatever it is. I mean, when I was younger, I had my profile just wide open because I thought, hey, I'm okay with people knowing who I am. You know, if they don't like me, they won't add me, and if they like me, they will, and we'll be friends. Like, it seems simple, right? But I never thought about the risks that I was taking. Now, I wasn't posting necessarily like provocative things, but I mean, it's common. It's common these days for teenagers. The way that we need to look at this as parents is whatever our children post online, we need to be okay with the whole world seeing that. And if we don't want a video or a picture to be able to be recirculated forever, literally forever, it will never die on the internet. It will never die. I mean, it may stop going around, but there's never a guarantee that it will disappear. Now, We have to look at their profiles and say, is there anything on here that I wouldn't want the whole world to see? And just view it in the assumption that everyone is going to see that. And think of the array of people who are going to be able to view that, who are going to be able to save that, who are going to be able to do whatever they want with that. And from there, you need to go and figure out what you want private on your child's profile. And there are a lot of settings that people don't know about on Facebook, and most teens, even me, I use Facebook on my phone, and I didn't realize that I had things on my profile that people could see that I thought weren't visible. But because I am using the mobile site, I'm using the app, I don't have those same capabilities to lock certain things down. So I can't just use the app and go in and change who can see my groups, or who can see my likes, or who can see my reviews. So let's say everything on my page is hidden. No one can see anything. But I left a review at my favorite restaurant in my tiny little town, right? And this is actually what happened today. I had noticed this. Now, anybody that I didn't want to know where I lived now could find out where I lived in an instant, and I didn't realize that was out there. Now, your child may think that they have everything locked down, and when your profile is private, you can't see posts, you can't see pictures, you have to manually go in and change your profile pictures, but people don't think to check for other things that will indicate who you are, where you live, who you're related to. You can go in and find relatives, you can go in and find, places they've checked in at, where they used to work, and they may not think that information is out there. And maybe they know it is, and you're not okay with that, but you don't know that it's out there because you don't know where to look. It's easy to miss this kind of a thing. So my tips for all of this are, you should check their activity log. If you think that your child may be in one of these groups, if you think that your child is likely to be trying to mingle or make friends, or they say that they have, or whatever it is, you can actually go into their privacy settings and see their activity log. And there are options in the activity log to filter what you want to see. So you'll be able to filter it from all the way from who they sent a friend request to, who they received one from, who they accepted one from, what groups they joined, what groups they requested, what groups they posted in or liked to comment in. Those are all really important pieces of information if you're trying to keep your child safe and you're worried that they are in danger in that sense right now. And by danger, I just mean they're putting themselves out there and they're vulnerable. And that's not that's not something any parent wants to think, that my child is vulnerable to be sexualized by a predator or anything along those lines. Another place that needs to be looked at is also filtered messages. So there are filtered requests. There's message requests and filtered requests. Now, message requests are from people that have something in common. So, for example, your child joins any group. Let's say it's a gaming group or something. And there's someone that is also a member of that group, and they go to message your child. That will go into their message requests. Now, if someone has absolutely no connection to your child, they don't share any groups, that's going to go in as a filtered request. So your child might not even know that they're receiving these, and if they don't, someday they'll discover them. Just a lot of times it's from people in another country where it's in their filtered request or their message request, and it's someone that's trying to find a girlfriend or just wants to be friends but wants to call you baby and ask for, pictures, and sometimes it's unsolicited, inappropriate images that you don't want your child seeing, and I'm talking about dick pics. Sometimes it's porn. Sometimes people, and I know this sounds crazy, but people will send straight up porn to people on Facebook, just randomly. And oftentimes it's because they look like a young woman or a young girl that is attractive, and they're gonna send them either a dick pic or a bunch of pictures of people 69ing. That's probably not something you want your child to be receiving. So, I mean, my recommendations are just simply to check their activity log. If they aren't in any of the groups that would concern you, I wouldn't allow my child in a really large group, just because the population of the members will be so diverse that you're bound to have people in there that you wouldn't want speaking to your child. And I would check their filtered messages and their message requests as well. Make sure that they're not getting anything that you wouldn't want to see. And then my last tip is just to make sure that their privacy settings are the way that you would want them to be. Make sure that anything that could be seen on their page is something that you are okay with everyone in the world possessing. I can actually tell you that within a matter of minutes, if someone really wanted to, they could likely find your child's home address and a picture of your house. Probably 5 to 10 minutes. That it's easy. Actually, it's scary how easy it is. If you guys would like a video on how to lock down a profile, let me know. I would actually offer like safety checks or privacy checks if you guys would be interested. I was really thinking about offering to do that for you and check out your child's profile and show you, hey, this is everything that someone that is not their friend can find. And that's by digging, and digging isn't really that deep. You don't have to be super motivated to dig enough to find all the information that you could need for anybody. But it's just, I think that it would be too hard for me to be able to really verify that anyone is the parent of said child. So I wouldn't want to put information in the hands of someone who shouldn't have information about a child. So I don't think that I will offer that. But if you guys would like me to do a video where I can walk you through every step to double check and check again all of the different aspects of privacy that can actually be hidden, that a lot of people aren't even, like, I'm an avid Facebook user. I've been using it for 9 years, and I didn't realize that I could hide some of this stuff until today. So I would be happy to make a video like that where I can explain all of that. And I will also show you how I could obtain your address or your child's address, as an example, not obviously yours. I'm not coming to your house, I promise, in a matter of minutes. And if you guys are interested in a video like that, once I hit 50 likes on this video and 50 subscribers on my channel, then I will go ahead and get that video together for you guys. Another thing, I would really love ideas on anything that you guys think that everyone needs to know. Whether that be a scam that's happening, whether that be a missing person that you know of, if you know of someone that is on the run for a crime that still hasn't been found yet, anything that you think there needs to be awareness spread about. I am happy to check that out and try to feature that, or maybe even do a whole video on it. So please leave that down in the comments. Go ahead and hit that like button if you can. I'd really appreciate the support. I really hope that I can spread awareness about things and help keep children safe. I do plan to do videos on missing children and anything else that could benefit just the general public. So yeah, thanks for visiting my channel. It was great doing my first video for you guys. Have a good day or night or whatever time it is where you're at.